Alright, welcome back to game number 2 here between Shaft and Titus Gaming. If you're just joining us, you watched a pretty gnarly Marine round from Titus taking down those aliens after an aggressive double hive drop. Well, second hive drop right away. And it looks like, what do we got going on here? We've got a shift going down. Is it a shift? No, that is a shade, it looks like. Same kind of play from Titus as we saw previously. Rheumatology getting the parasite off on Bruno. Inner and top coming down as well. Lots of parasiting happening. Love to see that. That's always good, especially early game, because if they do a skulk clear, it's good to know at least where those Marines are coming from. Shaft trying to push out, being very... Let's zoom out a little bit here. Oh, and it's a 4-skulk push here to this corridor, taking down 2 Marines. Top, Bruno down, but Inner comes from behind and takes out all 4 skulks. Golden trying to get it to shot down on 10. Does take 10 down. It's going to force Bonage to come back. So it was a shade there, early shade. Inner able to take out Rheumatology down here in inspection. Also Golden, top. It's going to hold them off from bridge for a little bit longer, but they're grabbing res on the south side, down in Shaft. Top's going to go down. Gore just barely getting out of there at 5 health. Zephyr with 34. No armor for either of those skulks. They're probably going to go back and heal at this point. Third RT going down for the aliens in staging. Pressure from Bonage over in Resonance. Bonage will go down without clearing any skulks there. Alright, so a lot of shade play going on. Armor 1 already done. Weapons 1 on its way. You know, these Aussies are not wasting any time spending that money as quickly as they can. Not a lot of med drops, actually, I have to say. And that's probably because he said, look, you got to survive. You got to keep them out. We're going to get upgrades really fast. And we're going to be aggressive. We're going to win. And look, these guys have no idea the 3 skulks were about to come down on them. But look how well they handled that situation, taking out all of those skulks. Drifter's going to get out of the room okay. They're going to try to get power up and then realize that the RT is already up. They've cleared infestation over here in Resonance. And they've really got a clear staging right now or the aliens are going to be in big trouble. Shaft doing a great job of winning their fights right now. Nice cleanup by Titus. Lurks are out. Zephyr, Sicknick, both going lurk. Again, infestation spread up to the 4th RT up here in exchange. So again, you're seeing that natural expansion up to exchange. We'll see how well that works out for the Titus aliens as opposed to the Shaft aliens last time. Golden taunting Bonage here pretty hard. Nice cleanup by Rant and Gorgeous there on that RT. Pulling top back into the room. Gorgeous may be able to get that. No, he's going to get cleaned up. It's going to give them time, though, and Shaft to do some damage. Bonage actually doing a lot of damage to Sicknick there. Rantology coming back and saving that fight. Golden will get the RT here in relay as long as he plays it safe. And the 4th RT is done. So right now, the Marines have lost 1 RT to 0 Harvesters. Zephyr taking a lot of shots there. Still has some armor, though, in this engagement with Bruno. Medpack's now coming down, but 51 health. He's going to have to get out of there. Can't afford to lose his lurk right yet. Gorgeous getting a parasite on Bruno at least so they know where he is. Top doing a really good job, just chilling in his hallway, watching his lanes, clearing Rantology, waiting for that res node to come back up. Sicknick clearing the Marine down here in the south. Going to start working on Shaft a little bit and Relay. Alright, Marines are going to move into exchange. We have one lurk up in the vent. Bruno. Bruno gets a couple bites from Zephram as a lurk. It's going to get welded up really quick too, so that's great teamwork by Inter and Bruno, carrying those welders. Hey man, what Moobot does, Moobot does. I don't have any control over Moobot. Gorgeous getting picked off really quick there by Top. Still pressure on this Resonance RT. They've yet to take it down. The shade is actually pretty low. They can't actually jump up here. They haven't really mastered the jump there. And the second hive has now been dropped by TITUS at 6 minutes. No one building it. They lose the bridge RT. And now it looks like a Crag has been dropped here as well to help in Resonance. Gorgeous and Golden both working on the RT down south in Relay. While Zephram works on the power and bridge. Sicknick in from behind. Shotguns are now out on the field. Armor 2 is up, and Phase Tech is being researched as the Marines are kind of holding back right now, just protecting what they've got. I don't necessarily know that that's a good thing. We saw the aggressive play by the Marines last round being very successful against the aliens, and with 4 RTs up, that's, you know, that's P-Res they can't really afford to let these aliens get, as we're looking at having 7.5 minute fades. So Versal knows they're coming. He's going to heal both these lurks. Shaft can hear the skulk. It's Golden. Both those lurks coming in to support. Gorgeous now out as a fade. Rant evolving his fade right now. Sicknick taking a meat shot. Golden going down to Top shotgun. A vicious shotgun indeed, but gets cleaned up by Gorgeous and Zephram. Bruno making his way back down to Resonance. Going right after that RT. Time for Golden to come in. Golden's going to take some of the shots there while Rant and Gorgeous come in for the swipes. Very precise swipes going on there, and they're cleaning him up. And that's going to lose a shotgun because that shotgun's too far away for any Marine to get to recycle for sure. All right, Phase Gate going down in inspection. This will give the Marines a nice little forward point here. They are still on 6 RTs. There's pressure in bridge. They're probably going to lose that one. If they could pick off one of these fades, even, you know, one, both lurks right now, they could be in a still great position. Look at these guys not shying away from the aggressiveness of their pushes in this room. It's both a, you know, blessing and a curse because, you know, you're leaving yourself a little more open in the engagement because you're not right together. But look at them. They pushed everybody out of the room. Now they're coming in. They're clearing the shade. They can see everything in the room now. Fades are coming back. But they've got their welders out. They did a little good job there. Oh, but a bone wall comes down. And the aliens are able to split up those Marines and take them down one by one like a surgical strike. And that cancer was eliminated. Golden working on the RTs. Down to 5. 5 is still nothing to scoff at. Bonage destined to take down this Harvester in Resonance. And I got a 3-man push back again into staging. Second hive is done. Veils have been researched. Leap is out. Metabolize. Alright, so they've essentially cleared up staging here. But the aliens are not giving up either, because in come those fades. Oh, it's Sicknick on the ground, spiking 10, and gets meat shotted to the face with that shotgun. What was he thinking? And the aliens, I believe, just lost their first harvester. 7-1. With the veils up, it's pretty good. Let's see, definitely using aura, huh? Well, and down goes that second lurk. All right, so the lurks are out. Where are we at, though, res-wise? We got 47 for Golden, so we're not far off from an Onos. He'll probably wait to go Onos until he has enough res for an upgrade. Well, or maybe not. No, you know what I mean? Because they went Shift, Shade. It's not like he's going to get Carapace. So he might tell Versal that they actually need to invest in Onos upgrades instead. But 4 RTs, looking to get a 5th RT down south in Relay. Sicknick re-lurking. Sicknick down his lurk. Ground again. Funny enough, he did die again on the ground. And this phase gate looks to have paid off for Shaft. But you can see, quickly looking at this map, there's more infestation spreading out around this map. And what the aliens failed to do last round, that the aliens are this round, is they're going after res. And they're able to keep it down and get the Marines to, you know, be distracted. They can't afford to really lose any of their fades right now. So they've got to make sure that they're really careful around these shotguns, because they're actually, you know, really good shots with these shotguns. So you've got to be very careful. A lot of hallucinations being used. And now they're going after the natural res nodes. And Zephyr knows to pull off right at the right time, getting that Parasite in on enter. Oh, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Ooh, that is a scary hallway right there, right? I mean, any Marine with a shotgun, they're going to be able to recycle that shotgun, I think. Yes? Okay. But now, a 6th alien harvester going up. Yikes. Phase gate getting down to 15%. Bonus is going to start welding that. Top's going to come back. Probably weld it as well. Golden going in, parasiting the important objects in Marine Start. Then he'll go back and work on the res again. A lot of blinking around the map. It's infestation. It's... some Marines on 3 RTs, building a 4th, 30 res in the bank, WEP 2, Armor 2, shotguns, and phase tech. And we're at 13.5 minutes. The aliens, now with advanced metabolized, charge, Umbra, leap, and both their fades still up, with Golden sitting on 63 res, ready for an Onos at any time. This could be a big problem for Shaft. 3rd hive dropped now in Relay. So it looks like this game is pretty much over for Shaft. I feel a little confident in calling it right now. Not that there's not still the ability for the Marines to pick off a fade or 2. But yeah. I will say this, though. I would not count Shaft out. Veil is another beast. You know, it's a very highly aggressive map. And I think that their aggressive playstyle could actually work out really well for them on Veil compared to this bigger, more open map. And by open, I mean not open. I mean just bigger map. Lots of corridors in this map. And I think just in some of these situations, they had great cleanups early on, but once those lurks came out, and then the fades really started, you know, cutting into a lot of their engagements here, they just couldn't get the right meat shots on. And that could also have something to do with their latency. You know, they're playing at 200 ping, so it's hard for both sides of it, right? It's hard for, you know, the aliens fighting against the Marines with that high latency, and it's definitely hard fighting with that latency against the aliens. A misprediction nightmare. Phase gate going back up here in staging. Onos is now out. He chose to go for speed, so celerity. They're going to go right down onto that phase gate. Umbra out. They've built the gate. They're ignoring the gate. They're going for the hive. So they're going for the glory kill here. Oh! Ono's down. Golden gets taken down. They focus fire on him, but they lose both their gates. And this corridor, man, this death corridor. Rentology taking a meat shot there. Zephyr coming in, spraying down the Umbra a little bit late. Almost gets caught himself in that corridor. Gorgeous coming in to help Rentology, and down goes Inter. Third hive done. Carapace, or Crag Hive being researched. Shells being dropped. And because of the double lurking, it will be a wee bit of time before anybody else goes Onos for sure. But at this point, you know, the Marines, they've got the 5 RTs, but they have no forward expansion. They are going for an advanced armory. So it looks like they've chosen to hold out. Alien Commander just spreading infestation pretty much wherever he can right now. One Marine taking out the Gorge Tunnel down in relay. And it looks like they're going to make a push for a Marine start. Umbra goes down. Entered getting a good shot down on Rantology. She's going to be able to get out of there. Sicknick getting killed as he goes out. Bonus doing a good job protecting Marine start. Marines are desperately trying to get a foothold back into this map, but getting cleaned up by Gorgeous and Golden out on the outskirts. Pressure on the res by Zephram here and tearing. Rantology walking right into 2 shotguns. Got to be really careful there. Gorgeous got to be careful too. They're going to pull out of that room. They've lost the res node. There's infestation on the ground. At this point, they're trying to, you know, get as much aggressive pressure on these guys as they can. The hallucination's going off to help a little bit for the aliens. They're going to get the power back up in inspection as Weapons 3 is being researched and grenade launchers have been researched. Advanced Armory is done. Spores now coming out. And there we go. Shaft calling the GG. They know that there's not much else they can do. Back in Marine, so you got Golden working on the IP. And game number 2 is also going to go to TITUS on Nexus. But we're not done yet, folks, because we will move on to Vale next. Let's check out the stats here. All right. Looks like the Marines were averaging still around that 23 overall. Looks like 27.92 was the highest for accuracy. Aliens also still around the same, 33%. So we'll move on to Vale and game number 3.